Hello everyone, this is Spider-Vids here, aka Spider-1, and welcome to episode 2 of Spider Rebels Gameplays, Warcraft 3 Custom Games, episode 2. Now in this episode we're going to be playing on the map Night Haven, which is one of my favourite maps to play when I am a Night Elf, or in the Night Elf race, or when I'm playing the Night Elf race. So, at this episode we're not going to play as a Night Elf, we're going to play as the Undead. So we're going to go from Alliance to Horde, but we're going to go from Horde to Alliance this time. So we're going to have the computer, as human on Team 3 in pink. And we've got our team, computer which is on our team, and he's going to be the Night Elf. So we're going to go to the advanced options. Like the last episode, everything is all set to the same settings and everything, so we don't have to worry about that. So, let's start off with the Undead. Alright, we are now in again. This time we're going to be having some Acolytes. I'm going to make them haunt the gold mine. We're now going to get a Ghoul and collect some lumber. Now, the very basic feature with this is that you can summon any buildings, like a Ziggurat, which I'm going to build, and a Crypt, and it'll be automatically building or constructing whilst your Acolytes are in the gold mine, which is very, very good if you like the Undead feature. Not all classes can do that, only the Undead can, apart from the humans, which can pretty much use multiple peasants just to harvest gold, or maybe even just build, or construct rather. Okay, so we've got the necropolis running, we've got 2 Acolytes being trained, and once that gets up to probably 300, we'll train some Ghouls, and they can get all the lumber for us, because we need more lumber than gold, so yeah. So all we need to do now is wait. There we go. Our Ziggurat has been built. We're just waiting for the Altar of Darkness and the Crypt. Well, the Crypt's going to come first because that was built second. Ziggurat was built first. Okay, now we can start training Ghouls. So let's train a couple of Ghouls. Set the rally point to one of the trees. And notice that the trees are different. This is because the Undead have got special type of claws, and they just changed the tree design. So the trees are just the same, but they look a bit evil type, let's just say. Now then, in the Altar of Darkness, we're going to train a Dreadlord, because that's one of my favourite heroes to play as on the first rank. Then I will be training a Lich. Now, of course, Kel'Thuzad, if you remember him from Warcraft 3 on the campaign, he used to be a Necromancer, and now he is a Lich. And he stands in the building, or the raid, in a place called Naxxramas, which is Dragon Blight, yeah, in Northrend. So yeah. Now let's see what the humans are doing. This is the enemy base. They've built 3 farms, and they are also training a hero, which is a bit interesting. Now, because we're running out of food supply, we need to build another Ziggurat. Now let's build a graveyard, because we need to store all our lumber, so we shall build it there. There we go. Here's our Dreadlord. His name is Rash Garoth, and we're going to be using Gorian Swarm, which basically swarms a couple of flies, and yeah. Can't train another Ghoul. We will, however, research Cannibalize. This is just to heal up the Ghouls. They can just eat the dead bodies from the graveyard in the event of them losing health. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, this ground here, which is all diseased and everything, well, it's not really disease, it's basically a special type of ability with this ground, is called Blight. Blight is used only on the Undead. So any buildings summoned here have to be put onto Blight. But units can regenerate faster if they are standing onto Blight. But Blight doesn't do any harm, it just heals up your undead minions. However, it does not heal up the players' minions, like, well, sorry, not the players, the computer's minions, like the friendly one and the enemy one. So, yeah. Okay, now then, since we've got enough income, we can upgrade to the Halls of the Dead. Now, there are 5 footmen and an archmage called Landazar, so we need to be careful with him. They are constructing a lumber mill and a blacksmith. We're not going to worry about that now because we haven't got enough for well, we haven't got Halls of Dead yet to summon the Temple of Damned, or the Slaughterhouse, because we haven't got a Hall of Dead yet. So we need to just wait for that to be built. Sorry, I talked a bit fast there. Okay, let's get some Crypt Fiends. These are our next units to summon. Now, what they can do is they can web air units like these dragons here. Now, we're not going to try and fight the dragons. We're going to just go and fight the spiders over here. My little minions. If I was an AI spider, then yeah. Now, the Brood Mother here, she's going to drop us some gold, or a treasure chest, really, once she's defeated. And she's also got babies inside her, so when we kill her, the spiders will come to spawn. And we've got 2 giant spiders. I think those are her sons or daughters, I don't even know. Anyway, oh well. This is a Crypt Fiend. It looks similar to a spider, but I don't know why it looks like an insect. Well, it looks like a big ant. Half spider, half ant, really. So, anyway, we don't need to worry about that. We're just waiting for the Crypt Fiends to spawn out of the crypt here. So, yeah. As you can see, our allied team, they're busy fighting off the mobs in the gold mine, and of course the enemy are fighting the spiders again, just the same as the ones that we're going to fight soon. Now then, we should have enough ghouls for a battle, so we need to just wait until we get the next Crypt Fiend. Okay, the Halls of the Dead has been upgraded, so now we can build a Temple of the Damned. Now, this building enables you to train, I think it's necromancers and banshees. Banshees can be used to transfer from ghost to human form from an enemy or an allied player. I think it's from the enemy, really. So I could get a banshee and then transform myself into that hero there. So I could have control of that, and the computer on the pink side can't. Which is pretty nifty if you really if you need them in an emergency. Sorry about that. Okay, now they're building a crypt. Sorry, not a crypt, a keep, and they've also built another farm, or a scout tower. Now, what happens with the scout tower is that once it's been upgraded, it'll be turned to a guard tower, which means that they'll be the guard towers will be attacking us if we're not careful. So we need to just be careful of that. Now we have enough gold income, so what we can do now is train a couple more ghouls and a couple more Crypt Fiends, and we can train some necromancers. So here we go. Temple of the Damned is still in construction. There we go. Now if you put a building between the mainland and the Blight land, what that will do is it will extend the Blight if it's been built somewhere else. So yeah. So let's just wait until we've got enough food supply, because we need to get a couple more ziggurats going. And I've run out of gold. Not the best idea, but oh well. Okay, we have 2 ghouls selected, but we've got 5 of them, I think. Oh no, 4 of them. Still harvesting the gold. So not the gold, the lumber. What we can do here is move them over here, and we've got an army now. We've got 11 things selected. So if you could hear that, that was just Siri on my iPad. If you did hear that, if you didn't hear it, then forget about it, because it's nothing relevant to this game. Now we can start attacking the spiders. So we're going to start with the swarm. Oh, it sends a horde of bats, not wasps or whatever. Okay, we're under attack now, and now I need to get the ghouls to fight. Otherwise our hero will be dead. As you see, the spiders have been spawned. Ah, it's about to die. Oh, he's dead. No problem, we can revive him from the altar of darkness, not storms. That's from the orcs, I think. Yeah, the orcs. Yeah, because that's the altar of elders, and that's the altar of kings. So, yeah. Yep. There are a couple of guard towers here, so we don't need to worry about that. I don't know why Siri's playing up. Can hear it in the background. Okay, our Dreadlord has been revived. Now we can bring him to the chests here. So we have Cloak of the Shadows. This is a great feature for you to make your minions go invisible. Unfortunately, we can't do it now because it's 12:45, 12:46 and counting. Because we don't have the ability to do so because it's not night time. So that is just useless at the moment. Okay. Now we are going to build a, well, we could build a boneyard, but I don't think we will because, well, we could because we've got dragons, so yeah, but unfortunately we need a black citadel, so we need to wait until the black citadel is enabled. There are 2 guard towers being, well, already built on the second gold mine, which only houses of 12,500, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Let's move the ghouls, and what we can do is we can use. We need to get a meat wagon to blast down the trees. We need 2 of those, and then we should be okay to battle with the humans. And we'll probably do that in part 2. Right, let's just move these out of the way. Okay, so then, let's see, is anyone... Oh, haven't they killed the dragons yet? Nope, they're still manoeuvring around the base. 3 peasants are off to collect the gold. As you can see, there's only 1 that's already started collecting the gold. The guard tower does 23 to 27 damage, mine does 22 to 32 damage. But I can increase the agility, so that's fine. The ghoul, that ghoul can go to the graveyard and deposit some of the lumber. Check to see that all the ghouls haven't got any lumber, so let's move them out. As you can see, they don't have any lumber, which is amazing. Well, not amazing, but good, because we're going to be going into battle soon. Now, the features with the Necromancer is that you can use Raise Dead, which means it'll raise skeletons from the graveyard. And we also have some Banshees, so we can do Curse, which basically enables a curse onto the enemy unit, which gives more damage to the humans. Okay, now we've got a slaughterhouse, so now we need to train 2 meat wagons. So we shall start battling very soon, but first we need to start building the, guiding entrance to the Night Elves. We need to blow up the Murlocs. So, stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in part 2.